How's it going, Kat? How are you today? Oh, think you're putting on weight? Must be eating too good. Huh? Well, them geese are tuned up today. I don't know quite what they're honking at, but they're honking at something. I don't know if you can hear them back there. Well, they're going off. Casey Anderson, what's happening, man? Good to see you back. Yeah, well, sometimes nothing's all right, you know. Can't say I'm doing too much myself. Probably some shit I could be accomplishing right now, but instead I'm doing this. Come on. Come on, don't sit there. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Well, that male cat of mine, I don't think he does any hunting. I think he's so fat that at this point, if you wanted to catch a bird, it'd be nearly impossible. I think all he does is just steal from the lady cats. Son of a bitch. Just makes his living off of the others. Don't you? I don't think he's ashamed of it either. Are you? You don't give a shit where your meals come from. Just sits around the barn all day. Oh, there's a lady cat right there. Look at that. She got a mouse and everything. Elaine, what's up? Come on, cat, get out of the way. Come on. Come on. Come on, you two. You know, and I was just talking about that. And that female cat of mine come up. She's got herself a field mouse. I can tell this bastard was thinking about taking it. I don't know if it was a field mouse or a vole, to be honest with you. I didn't get that good of a look at it. Probably a field mouse, but there's plenty of voles around here too. See, now you see him walking around. He's gonna go pest that lady cat. Gonna go try and get that mouse. Huh. Wish I knew what that meant, brother. I'd say something back to you. Domin, how's it going, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good night, or morning, or whatever, depending on where you are. Energy, what's happening, man? Yeah, I shoot all right. I hope so by now, with all the practice I get. Jose, what's happening? Probably shoot a little bit better if I used a sight. But it's just not what I do, I guess. Son of a bit. No friends, huh? Well, this practice bow I use a 35 pounder. So just a deer seeker outdoor, just a cheap thing, I have some older bear bows. I don't use them too much. I'm kind of afraid, something from the 70s that maybe there's going to be a problem with delamination, but I mean, it probably wouldn't, but you never know. I need new nocks on a couple of these arrows. But as far as poundage goes, I will say, you know, I mostly just bow fish, you know, as far as using a bow, not just target practice. And I've never been in a situation really where I needed something heavier than 35 pounds. Son of a bitch. Mainly just fish, you know. I'll shoot the odd rabbit here and there, but for the most part, the only thing I'm hunting is fish. And then anything else I do, you know, pheasant or goose or whatever, I'm just using a shotgun. Nope, no deer hunting. You know, it's funny is I could get a landowner permit. You know, I could hunt deer right here, but just never really had an interest in it. You know, and I get asked that question a lot, and people are always surprised that I don't hunt deer, you know, but just not something I do. And I don't have anything against it, you know. If you've got deer hunts, it doesn't bother me at all, but I don't know. Just never really got into it. Come on. Oh. You don't want to sit there. Come on, go in the barn. Yeah. Yeah, I think my wife would be a little pissed off about that one. That's her buddy, you know. I don't blame her. He's a good cat. You know, lazy, but he's an all right cat. Loyal. You know, he could go anywhere he wanted to, but he sticks around here. Wally, what's happening? You know, and I can't imagine there'd be a whole lot of good meat on a cat, you know. Maybe a little bit more than a rabbit, but not a ton, you know. Doesn't look terribly appetizing. To each their own, though. I know there's guys that eat them, but they must be more hard up than me. Or maybe it's good. I don't know. You know, I guess I couldn't say. I don't think I'm going to find out anytime soon. Unless shit really goes to hell. You know, then maybe. All bets are off at that point. How's it going, cat? Here's another one. Yeah, once again. Yeah, you know, I wish I could read the Cyrillic alphabet there, but I can't. I think I was talking about this earlier, you know. Just the fact that, you know, we can't translate this stuff easily into a language I can understand is pretty amazing to me. I mean, you've got all this technology. Oh, what pounds? 35. So you do speak English. Yeah. Well, that female cat's probably around 8 pounds, but that big fat bastard male cat I was screwing with earlier, he's probably about 15. Ollie, what's happening? Dawson, what's up? How are you? Good to see you back. You know, I get a lot of people in here. All right, you take her easy, buddy. Yeah, it's about 20 yards. You're correct on that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Then I had to go and miss. Seems like if I do miss, I'm wanting to miss to the left today. Not quite sure why that is. Gosia, I think. This bow? Oh shit, no, this is cheap as shit, man. I think I picked this thing up for like 90 bucks, something like that. These recurves, they're inexpensive. I mean, you could buy one that was expensive as hell if you felt like it, but it's really not necessary. Where? Yeah, you can just pick these things off. This thing came off Amazon. I mean, where the hell's everything else come from, you know? But yeah, just, you know, make sure when you order it, you get a front bushing on there so you can throw on your bells and whistles and shit. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. You know, if you feel like having a stabilizer or, you know, throwing on a bow fishing rig or whatever, you want that bushing on there. And I mean, you can always put your own on, but you might as well have it, you know, on there to begin with. Good morning to you too. Where are you from? You ain't from here because it ain't morning here. It's always interesting figuring out where people are viewing from, you know, all over the place. It's crazy. Russia, UK, all over in Latin America. Deutschland. All right. I'm in South Dakota, the southeast portion of it. Right kind of on the border of Iowa. You can get to Minnesota easy from here. Well, these guys are all coming by with cattle trailers right now. You know, there's going to be a Monday sale. Which county am I from? I probably shouldn't tell you that on the internet. But it's the extreme southeast, so. Oh, yeah? Well, nice. Yeah, I mean, it is a nice sunset. But I mean, there's only so many counties in the extreme southeast portion of South Dakota. You could get to Sioux Falls pretty quick where I'm at, we'll put it that way, but I'm not in Minnehaha County. So what, are you on the North Dakota border? Or are you on the Wyoming border? Over by the hills, or? Oh, Texas. Yeah. I bet it is nice down there. There's another guy that likes to come on here and chat, and he's from Texas, and he's always telling me how nice it is. He's from over by Galveston. 70-degree weather year round, or well, maybe it gets a little hotter than that, but South Dakota, southeast, all the way on the other side. But I like going to Wyoming. Hey, Brazil, what's happening? Ah, thanks, I appreciate it. Well, I'm doing plenty of practicing, so. Holland. England, shit, all over the place we are. Are you anywhere near Friesland? Oh, Georgia, Colorado. Germany. Oh, Dagestan. Shit, I can't even pronounce what this guy's saying. Tbilisi? Where the hell is that? Utah? Hey, I was just down in Utah. Oh, last year. That was actually pretty nice. Wyoming? Yeah, I love going there. My old lady likes to go to Thermopolis. But God, it's a hell of a drive to get there. Oh, the capital of Georgia. I bet you Georgia's an interesting place to live. You're kind of down there in the thick of it. Oh, Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania, I heard, is nice. I've never been out east myself, but Legolas. Oh, Italy, all the way in Italy. Shit. Italy, I bet you, is nice. Where am I from? South Dakota. Upper Midwest. Yeah. What am I shooting? I'd say bag target about 20 yards out. Right there. Yeah. I guess my content's interesting. It's interesting to some people. I wouldn't say I'm the most interesting person in the world, but some people like it. Oh, thank you. I haven't tried those black hunters, but I've heard good things about them. I've never heard anybody say that they sucked or anything like that. Oh, you're up by Gillette? Yeah, I went through there not too long ago, actually. It was pretty country up there, man. I really don't get up there often enough, but I like to, head into Wyoming whenever I go down into the hills. Yeah, I think if I get another bow, I'll probably go with a black hunter. I guess I don't really have a need for one right now, but yeah, no kidding. It is great hunting and fishing. Well, really, I'm filming the bird feeder, you know, wild birds. But my ducks and geese, they like to go over there and eat bird seed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can be a fun thing to watch. Really, what I need to do is figure out how to get a camera over on the other end by the target there. You know, I have kind of a split screen thing going on. Yeah. Ah, there it is, Robin Hood. There's always at least 5 or 6 people every time I stream call me Robin Hood. And I hadn't had that yet. How many meters can I shoot? Well, if you look, I'll see if I can, right here, that's about where this tree is about 35 meters. And I'm fairly accurate up to 35 meters. I typically don't go too much farther than that because I'm never in a situation where I need to shoot farther than that. Mary, what's up? But yeah, I mean, you're typically, you know, if I'm out shooting at fish, you know, if I'm shooting at 35 meters, that's a hope shot. I'm from southeast South Dakota. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Oh, yeah, dude, there's some guys out there with some fancy bows. A lot of bells and whistles. But yeah, I appreciate you subscribing, man. You know, and I might get one of them bows, but there's just so damn much maintenance you got to do with it. And if you got to restring it, you got to take it into a guy with a bow vise and all sorts of shit. But those bastards are accurate, you know. Hey, what's up, Russian guy? How's it going? Or maybe you're not Russian. I don't know. Anybody, you know, who talks with that alphabet in here, I always assume you're from Russia, but you know, I'm sure there are other countries who use that Cyrillic alphabet. I just don't know what they are. It's probably coming up close to 5 o'clock here. Yeah, I don't know. Something to do, I guess. You know, when I was younger, I used to watch guys down in Gavin's Point Dam bow fishing, so that kind of got me interested into it. So that's why I do so much bow fishing. And it's just fun, you know. Yeah. Hey man, I got a fiberglass Ben Pearson jet bow out here, and that's a trip. I still use that thing every once in a while. I think it's got something like a 20-pound draw. I don't even know if they make bows like that anymore. I can shoot out about 35 yards and I'm fairly accurate. Well, as far as accuracy goes, probably a rabbit-sized target from 35 yards. I could hit with quite a bit of regularity. A Paul Bunyan 45, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never really shoot gar. I'm always shooting, mainly carp, bigger target. My chickens like them more. 'Cause that's what I do with the majority of them. I'll go out, shoot 7 or 8, 9 carp, cut them open, throw them in the chicken yard. And those guys have them cleaned up pretty quickly, so free chicken food. You got to be careful with gar. One, they got them poison eggs and all that shit. Yeah, I do. Oh man, I've seen videos of guys hunting snakeheads. That looks like a blast, and I think they're good eating too, ain't they? But yeah, I do a lot of pheasant hunting, goose hunting, shit like that. Find myself sad. I try not to be sad. Try and be a positive person. Are you talking about from shooting pheasants or shooting fish or something? I don't know. Oh, you like carp? Yeah, I mean, I don't got anything against carp, but there's plenty of them out there, so they might as well be eaten. Are you talking about? Oh, it's snakeheads. Yeah. Yeah, I've never got a chance to eat one, but the minute I do, I'm going to. I would assume they'd be like a northern. Oh shit, Iran. It's 2:30 in the morning in Iran, huh? Yeah. Well, and a lot of guys complain about having them snakeheads around. Robin Gut. Yeah, I'm Robin Gut. You guys are having a little bit of trouble down there in Iran, ain't you? Hope you're doing all right, pal. Oh, I bet they do. But, you know, it's just another fish. It just is what it is. I got some relatives live down there in Florida. I had to go visit just so I can, you know, go fishing for them. Yeah, I can imagine so. Yeah, he's my brother-in-law, old Robin Hood. He's the one who taught me how to shoot. It's somebody's dream. Probably somebody else's nightmare too, you know. It's all relative. My most memorable shot? I guess I don't really have one, you know. When you take so many of them, you know, they all kind of blend together. Man, my geese are pissed. Hunting's good here if you like hunting birds, you know. I do a lot of, you know, pheasant hunting, ducks, geese, shit like that, mainly birds. I'll shoot the odd rabbit here and there. Mainly just to keep the population down. Oh, I don't hunt pheasants with a bow. I use shotgun for that. I might be able to hit one, but be a whole lot of luck involved in that. Thank you. I do a lot of practicing. Oh, you live up by Sherwood Forest, huh? Well, that's cool. Hopefully she likes living here in America. I'm sure it's all right. I don't think I'd mind living in England, though. You know, all the castles and all that historical shit to look at. Probably be pretty nice. I've heard London's nice. Well, I don't know why I'd be making you feel bad, pal. Yeah, I got geese living at my house. You can hear them. My ducks are just coming into the barn here now for, you know, they're getting ready to bed themselves down. You can probably hear all that quacking and all that honking. Geese are coming in with them. I'll show you. There, I've got them all freaking out, but here they come. Oh, you can do it. It can be done. You got to have the right head on your arrow and a lot of fucking practice, but you can shoot pheasants with a bow. You know, here on YouTube, you can see guys doing it. I think you'd want to, you know, get yourself accustomed to hitting a moving target. You know, put a target on a string and hang that from a tree and let it swing back and forth and shoot at that. Yeah, those are some beautiful birds, ain't they? I try and raise nice birds, you know. There's actually a guy around here who raises Sebastopol geese. Wonderful birds. Way nicer than mine. Well, guys, it's getting dark. Sun's setting. I think I'm going to head in. Oh, she raises pheasants and quail? That's tough, raising pheasants. You know, you got to keep them blinders on them. Yeah, I try not to hit animals. Oh, really? Well, shit. Yodis with a bow, that'd be tough. Yeah. Yeah, I can shoot two. I'll shoot two at once right now. So, show you here. It's actually not hard to do, to be honest with you. You get them both on there like that. You can see I got two different fletching on these, so that's going to make it a little harder. And those were both on target. But anyway, I'm going to pack her in, fellas. Good talking to you. Take her easy. Oh, I can't hit that highway. A lot of people think that, but that's 200 yards away. But anyway, talk to you guys later.